Today, gentlemen, I was taking on the challenge of completing the 1.12.2 mod pack 100%. Um, yeah, it's probably gonna go how you're thinking it's gonna go. My computer will crash and the YouTube channel will be deleted. Alright, so we're just gonna load up the mod pack like so. Oh my god, we've done it. Let's just go to single player. It's new modded world. Ooh, isn't something missing from this area? And thus, my modded pack journey began. This journey was gonna be rough in the start. Well, the start wasn't really that bad, but you know, we're gonna have to make it sound philosophical in some way, shape, or form. So, yep, the world will load in. When the world finally loaded in, I was greeted with an amazing landscape and fireworks, which were dangerously close to me. This was a very beautiful world, and I intended to make the most of it. So this is how we're starting up today. You get the Cascatel, which is from Cascatel. At this point, I had decided to do some research into what the Akashic Tome was, and what I found was pretty cool. The Akashic Tome, what does this do? Oh, turns out the Akashic Tome was all of the books used in every mod, which was very, very cool. I could use that to not have to play the game ever. It had all the Tinker's Construct books, and it even had that one Twilight Forest book. The rest of this was filled with one success after another. Man found bees, man found laziness, man found hope, and that was the most significant thing. What's down here? Yes, as you can see, the reason this house was so significant is because a labyrinth full of riches and goodies lie directly beneath it, which would directly support me throughout this entire journey. At this point, man had decided to set this as his permanent home in place for him to stay by establishing his mark on the territory. Stunning, isn't it? At this point, man had decided to go hunting for leather to create a backpack to store his goodies that he finds in the dungeon. Little did he know, he was about to find a glorious disappointment. You know, I'm not seeing the chickens show up, and I'm concerned I don't get the slow falling thing. Do I not get the slow falling thing? What? Horrible mod pack. 0 out of 10. Truly sad indeed. We had figured out that there's no way for us to morph into creatures and gain the abilities of said creatures that we've murdered. The morph mod became a setback. Surprisingly, not long after this did I discover that the backpack mod used in this mod pack was the one that required a lot more crafting. So, that was gonna be super fun. Or I almost forgot to mention that I literally just died earlier. Like, I just died, alright? I died to 2 creepers and a zombie. Now you might be thinking, oh, that's pretty bad. But don't worry. I'm still ranked number 1 on the server. We should probably sleep first. Okay. Okay. I just look outside, I see him being chased by wolves. Without further ado, we went straight into the dungeon and began dungeon crawling. Within this dungeon we found many resources, such as mob spawner for spiders, which is the best one we got because that means we can, farm our spider silk and whatnot, and then we also found some pretty cool weapons, and that's about it. I think we also found a cave and other goodies. After clearing the first floor of the labyrinth, I decided that it was time for us to take appropriate measures so we can clear the rest of the floors, and entered one of the caves that branched out from the labyrinth. We've mined some iron and got enough for nearly a full set, because I wanted to keep the fire prot leggings just in case, we needed to do something that involved fire. We didn't want to burn to death here, because that's never good. Anyway, so we got our iron, we smelted it, we made ourselves a shield, as well as a backup shield in case the original one broke, and went down to conquer the second floor. Like everyone expected, there were far greater goodies in the second floor than the first floor of the labyrinth. When we got there was a jukebox surrounded by carpet which had a zombie spawner on two ends of the hallway, so we had to clear those out. We also got armor from chests, a shovel that looks better than my original shovel in a chest. We also found so much loot that we had to go make an extra double chest so we could continue exploring without having to worry about too much inventory space. And we got a surprise from a creeper that had a tryhard headband. How do I leave? How do I leave? So I have no idea to this moment what that creeper entity was and why it sent me down 2 floors, but it did send me down 2 floors, and I'm still confused to this moment. So after a little bit of puzzle solving, since I was 2 feet away from my house, I just, I went straight up because that's how pillars work. And eventually I made it back and didn't have to rage quit after canceling the run. So guys, I thank you for watching this video. If you want a part 2, it's gonna have a 2 like goal, and if you get me there, I'll see if I can make a part 2. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like and subscribe. And I'll transition to my
or bitch slap. Leave the code to sack, your brothers gon' have your back regardless. And stick with your day one homies that was here before you started. And fear no man but the man above your head. Pray before you go to bed, everything my mama said. First day market.